Hey Aquarius, this is Leah with Half Moon Tarot. I will be doing your March 2024 reading. I've already meditated over the cards and asked that Spirit bring whatever is necessary for you to hear, for you to know, expect, and be prepared for. Okay? So, Aquarius, March 2024, we're coming in with the Temperance card, the Three of Wands, and the Strength card. And the theme for March for you, Aquarius, is there is power in patience. Okay? The Temperance card talks about pouring back into self, but also having that vision and that goal very in front of you, ready to achieve it, but you are working on yourself in order to be ready to achieve it, right? That's where the patience comes in. The Three of Wands talks about how it might seem as if those opportunities are missing you. It may seem like you are lately a dollar short, right? But don't worry. Being in that space of patience, just know that those opportunities are spinning the block, honey. They are coming back and they are bringing their friends, right? The Strength card talks about that emotional maturity, okay? And being in a space where I don't lead with emotions, I am leading with patience, persistence, and maturity, okay? Now, I want you to, in order to understand these three cards, I want you to go back into when you were younger and somebody told you no, you couldn't have that promotion, you couldn't have that candy, you couldn't have that money, you couldn't have that relationship, and the emotional outburst that we would have until we get it, until we got what we wanted, okay? And then when we got what we wanted, we realized it really ain't about nothing, right? We wanted this so bad, and it's trash, okay? In the spirit of I don't have any other words to say, it was trash, right? And it was like, wow, I thought this was going to be more than what I wanted, right? I thought this was going to be more. I thought this was going to be what I imagined it to be, right? Now take that and imagine you leading with a little bit more maturity. Imagine you being patient in that space when someone told you no or the opportunity passed you by. And you were patient with yourself. You learned more about yourself. You learned what you could and couldn't handle. You learned about what I actually wanted was the baseline. It wasn't really my worth, right? And I think in this month, Aquarius, we are learning our worth because patience, whether it be volunteered patience or involuntary patience, it is here for us to learn our worth, what we are capable of. Aquarius, you move fast. So this is a time for you to slow down. This is a time for you to be in a space of self-study. That's where the Hermit card comes in. Now, how do I find this emotional maturity, Leah, that you're talking about? This is a time for self-study. The Hermit card and the Temperance card and the Strength card, those are major arcana. So we're coming to a pivotal part in your life, Aquarius, where it is time for you to be patient. It is time for self-study, and it is time for you to lead with emotional maturity. Like I said, you move fast. Your actions are fast. Your thoughts are fast. You talk fast, right? And it becomes so quick that maybe we don't get our points across correctly, or maybe we have hurt relationships in the past because we're quick to respond, but not quick to sit in a space of listening in order to have the correct response, right? We can respond or we can have the correct response. Aquarius, this is your choice, right? Going back, when you were told no, you were responding. Those emotional outbursts were a response, but they weren't the correct response, right? So this is a time for you to actually get your worth and not what you want, right? So that Three of Wands, even though we have these major arcanas on the board, the Three of Wands is where it is at because it's letting you know that the opportunities that you once thought had passed you by, they're coming back. And like I said, they're bringing their friends. Okay. Now, in the midst of this, there is going to be a voice within you that says, one, I'm not ready. It could say, two, This is too much for me. This is overwhelming. I am not capable of completing this task. Whatever that little voice inside you is saying, let it go. Let it go. That is the part of our ego that is trying to protect us because we're comfortable in a space that we're in. And this march is trying to get you into your uncomfort zone, right? It's trying to push you out of that zone in order for you to be uncomfortable, in order for you to grow. In our comfort zone, we get what we want, and that's it. You get what you get, and that's it, right? So when you are ready to start accomplishing more, to start receiving more, Aquarius, you will start to step out of that comfort zone and allow that little voice to be proven wrong, right? Step out of that circle of comfort. And that voice doesn't have a choice but to stay in that circle and call out to you and be like, girl, where you going? Boy, where you going? Right? You supposed to be here with me so I can protect you. Right? We know all the things in this circle. We know all the things in this zone, right? So let me protect you. Let me keep you. And the ego is not a bad thing. Like I said, it's there to protect you. Okay? But you have to grow that ego. You have to mature that ego with you, Aquarius. And the only way we can do that is if we step outside the comfort zone and we start to make moves towards that. And in that stepping out of the comfort zone, you will start to run into that hermit card. And that hermit card is about learning self. It is about having the knowledge of self and gaining that emotional maturity that we need in order to be successful outside of our comfort zone, right? There will be stumbling blocks. That's what the Three of Wands tells us. It not only tells us about, these blessings that are coming back for us and bringing their friends and bringing blessings upon blessings, but it also tells us that there will be stumbling blocks. There will be challenges that we have to get through, and all the while, that little voice is back there saying, "I'm here to protect you. Don't do that. Don't go that route." Right? Don't confuse that little voice with intuition, because intuition is pulling you towards the place to be uncomfortable, and the little voice is pulling you back into your comfort zone. That little voice of ego is pulling you back into your comfort zone, and your intuition is pushing you forward. So know when to silence that voice, right? Then we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords also speaks to the stumbling blocks of the Three of Wands, right? Because the Four of Swords is preparing you that you will be exhausted. You will second guess your decisions. You will be in a space that is like, I think I messed up. I don't think I think I don't think I'm gonna be able to accomplish this. I think I bit off more than I can chew. And that is okay, Aquarius. The cards are preparing you for these second guesses that you may have within yourself, because it's a natural progression to success. It's a national. Lord, you might be going national whatever it is you're doing. You might be going national. Shit, you might be going international. Who knows, right? But it's a natural progression into greatness, into the greatness of where you want to be. You will second guess yourself. You will be in a space where you're exhausted and you're ready to give up. But don't allow that to stop you from moving with your intuition and moving with what you're being pulled towards. Okay? That's where the strength card comes in. The strength card is going to offset the Four of Swords because it is strength. It is like, baby, you've been through so much already. Look back at what you've accomplished. That is why the strength card is looking towards the past, because it wants you to look at what you've accomplished, not where you have fallen short, but what happened after you fell short, right? The strength card is looking at you like, but did you die? Okay? So when we're looking at the strength card, we're looking at how far we've come, what is being pulled forward in those lessons where we fell short, because you're going to use those lessons moving forward. So during this process in March, Aquarius, if you find yourself in that Four of Swords energy where you are second guessing yourself, just know the resolution to whatever you are second guessing, you've already experienced, right? So use that resolution and pull it forward, right? So for those that are in a space where they have felt like they are becoming in a space where their thoughts are running and, they can't keep up. But they found in the past that maybe taking a walk, maybe going to the gym, maybe moving their body, maybe they go to Zumba, maybe they go to yoga, whatever it is has calmed their mind. Their thoughts might be racing. And at this point, you might be feeling like you're pulling at strings or straws or whatever that saying is. Honey, I don't know. I just be talking sometimes. But, this is a time for you to reach back into your bag of tricks and pull it forward and be like, you know what? This is time for me to take a break. Let me go to the gym. Let me go for a little walk, because this always helps me clear my mind. It always helps me start to categorize things the way that it needs to be. Remember, Aquarius, like I said before, you move fast. So we have to use what we have been through in order to slow us down, for us to really know and understand what it is that we're trying to accomplish, right? I can't stress to you enough that there's so much power in patience, Aquarius. This is if you just be patient, there is going to be something that comes out of this for you that is beyond your wildest imagination. It is going to be beyond what it is that you want, right? That brings us into the Six of Coins. The Six of Coins now talks about these contracts. Contracts don't necessarily have to deal with tangible things or money, although it could. Although it could, right? But it speaks more to what it is that we are contracting ourselves into when it comes to our worth, right? When it comes to what it is that we have the ability to accomplish, right? Let's bond to those things. That's what a contract is. It's a bond. So now we're bonding ourselves to more than what we want, but we're bonding ourselves to what we are worth. And it all stems from us being peaceful and patient. And that is where we become the most powerful, right? So don't look at where you may have fallen short, Aquarius. Don't look at, the opportunities that you think have passed you by, because they're coming. Okay, they are spinning the block. Like I said, I know I'm repeating myself because it keeps coming up. And I think it is that strong for some of my Aquariuses, but you got to be patient, because that is where the power is. And you have to do your self-study in order for you to not have these emotional outbursts and leading with emotion, but leading with confidence and leading with facts. Okay, that is going to be important for you moving forward in this month of March and beyond. Okay, don't allow that little voice in the back of the head to steer you off course. You are on the right course, but you have to be patient. There's power in your patience. All right, Aquarius, this has been your March 2024 reading. Like, share, subscribe, drop down in the comments. Let me know how you feel about the reading. If it aligns with you, beautiful. If it doesn't, baby, let it fly. Okay? It just don't apply. I will talk to you next month. All is well. I hope all will be well next month. And talk to you later. Bye.